Southwest 3961 Center, Roger, reduce speed, maintain 250 knots, then descend via the Lucky 1 arrival. Set maintain 12,000.
Set via the Lucky 1 arrival, set 12,000. And slow to 250, Southwest 3961.
Southwest 3628 to verify descend via the Lucky 1 arrival, set maintain 12,000. San Diego altimeter 3001.
Set via the Lucky 1 arrival, set maintain 12,000, Southwest 3628.
Let's reset that. That was 32, and that's 216 since we had our last ride. Okay, clear that out. All right, I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today we're still in Hawaii. We're in Hilo, or Hilo, however you pronounce it. And we're just going to swing around to the other end of the island over to Kailua. This is an Aloha cargo flight, Flight 557 that we're going to run now. So it's they did this in 20 some odd minutes. So I'll be able to get this ride in and to get dinner. So we're just basically going to loop around the island and come in on the other side. Oh, hey, Edward. Well, this flight deck is 10 years old, so 10 years ago this was $100 grand. But I know someone that bought one not that long ago, this year as a matter of fact, and I think the only real difference is the motorized throttle quad that they have that I don't have. And they have Ethernet instead of USB connections, and they paid $400. So this was made by a commercial company in Canada called Flightdeck Solutions. You can find their website online. These are basically turnkey, ready to go. Alright, so like I said, we're going to run Aloha Airlines Flight 557, which is basically just a cargo flight. And they did that in about 20 some odd minutes. The aircraft is up from our last ride. We started cold and dark, we came in here, now we're basically going to take over as if we're a new crew. Alright, with that said, how about we get started with the pre-flight? Leading edge devices test, service interphone is off, reversers are extinguished, EEC switches are on guarded, crew oxygen is 14,000, passenger oxygen is normal guarded, flight recorder is normal guarded. We're going to test that, and back to normal guarded. Mach speed warning test 1 and 2, and stall warning test 1 and 2. Alright, 3 green on the landing gear, PSCU is out, let's check our oxygen flow. Oh hey Tombstone, how's it going? Oxygen flow is good, and lights test.
United 8116, we'd like to put 310 on request.
United 8116, climate maintain level 310.
Climate maintain 310, thanks very much. United 8116.
Alright, we are all looking pretty good here. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, your dampers on. VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source select is auto, control panel is normal. Our fuel temperature is about 28. Crossfeed check, our fuel pumps are off. Crossfeed check is good. AC/DC panel is set. Galley power is on. Equipment, cooling supply, and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are on. No smoking seatbelt signs on. The window heat on, and run the overheat test and the TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's reset the master and overheat test. Master, AC, and wing body. Very good. We are set for unconditioned air, and this ride is 14,000. Okay, and that is set. Let's check our outflow valve. Okay, we'll use the right ignite, the left igniter for this ride, and our lights are good. We'll do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. Yeah, there's a few individuals that actually took apart a real nose. A friend of mine, Mr. G, doesn't live that far from me. Took a nose off a 737 NG, stripped it all down, rebuilt it. But he's got a real beautiful setup. He's got pulleys underneath his flight deck, and if the manual says there's 10 pounds of pull on the yoke, you got 10 pounds of pull on the yoke. Same thing with the rudder pedals and everything. His setup is absolutely amazing. All real components from the real aircraft. So yeah, awesome. All right, ATIS. ATIS is 126.4.
CT, you have information, Sierra.
What do we have here?
Hilo International Airport. Information, Sierra.
05 at 7. Visibility's 10. Sky conditions are getting a little nasty out there, a little ways. 27. That is looking pretty good. 3012. Oh, it's gotten a little better since earlier this when we came in here. Let's cross-check that.
Density altitude 1200 feet. Arriving and departing runways 8, 3. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Sierra.
Let's see if they'll give us runway 26. That's what they were using when I checked this ride on FlightAware. Sierra, okay.
Wind 005 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky conditions. You have 2.
All right, clearance. We have a clearance frequency.
5500 feet. Temperature 27.
No, I think we'll have to go to, okay.
Altimeter 3012.
Hilo ground, good afternoon. Aloha 557, looking for IFR clearance as filed to Kailua with Sierra. Hard to get in that. Let's see, what did I miss here? I got that. Oh yeah, I have a couple of 737 NG pilots that were over the house, and as soon as they saw it, they were like, "That's my office." That's a one-to-one scale to what they fly. If you fly for Southwest Airlines.
4,010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.7 squawk 2352. And I know it's not what you filed, but you can expect runway 3.
We're taking 26 like I did in the real world. I cleared to Kailua via the PHKO 1 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000. Expect 14,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.7, squawk 3252. And we'd like to request runway 26 on the way out. And we cleared up to 4 initially. And we can expect 14. Okay, departure's 119.7. All right, and that is looking pretty good. All right, and that's set. All right, let's program the flight management computer here. We are at PHTO. And let's see, what else? No, Edward, earlier? No, before I met my wife, I was flying Cessnas, but no, none of the big iron. Oh, hey, Brian. How's it going? Welcome aboard, man. No, but I did fly in the real world. Propeller jobs, but none of the real iron. But I've been doing this for 10 years, so it gets a little easier as time goes on. Especially when you drill this into your head over and over and over again every other day. So, all right, let's get our route in here. We're going to PHTO to PHKO. All right, and this is going to be an Aloha flight, AAH 0557. All right, and we have PHKO 1 on the way out. Do 6, and let's have a look at that. Seg B. And kayak 6, right? And that was UUP, or UPP that is, yeah. Right, and that was going to be 35, yes, and that's going to be from, I think that was, let's have a quick look here.
Delta 2615, climb maintain flight level 310.
PHKO. That leaves us at
Born ready, sir. What do you got for me?
that.
661.
Okay, and then you.
Delta Romeo Kilo. Then direct Bull Roger, which is India Romeo Whiskey.
And okay.
Springfield, which is
Let's have a peek at this ride.
Join J105 to Wells, which is Whiskey.
All right, we've got Pico Segby.
For the Fort Turtle 5 arrival into Chicago. Well, okay, you got to stand by. What's the purpose of the reroute?
And Maloa.
By traffic.
Right.
All right, stand by, because we have to look at this first, make sure we have enough gas to do it. Stand by.
Maloa.
Yeah, I think it's Center Roger. Let me know.
UPP.
FedEx 3713.
Satsi.
FedEx 3713. FedEx
Z.
3713 280.
280, FedEx 3713.
Into Kayak. Alright. Into Koa. And then into 35. Okay. That looks pretty good. Up to... Let's go. And you execute that.
American 1476, climb maintain bottle 290.
Right, and what did I put in here on the arrival? 35. $35 is what we want from Andes. Alright, let's go. Let's have a peek. Pico, Segby, Maloa, Saad.
33.2. Good night, Delta 26.
We want Andes.
FedEx 3713, contact center
Open that up,
128.6.
and that looks very good. Alright, now Pico, Segby, Maloa, Kayak, over to Andes, and then we have the VOR TAC on the way in, over to SIGET on our way in, and then we have the hold at Andes on the mist. Alright, that is looking pretty good. Let me get the weight and all that stuff in here now. I miss anything? Oh, Brian, we're flying around in Hawaii. So yesterday and today. This is going to be my last run into Hawaii. Into, what was that, Kalahu? And then after that, we're going to shoot on up to Alaska.
American 2471, contact LA Center 128.15.
Oh, nice. Yeah, most of my flying was done up in Islip, up in Long Island, MacArthur. With some out in Teterboro, out in Fort Lee, New Jersey. I don't know if you know the area.
661, question?
Oh, yeah, you're not kidding, Dowser. Beautiful day for a ride. All right, let's get our weight in here for this run. Oh, let's see, what did it say here? Approach rating was good. And the landing rating was great the last ride, which is definitely far better than the last couple I've had into Hawaii. Some crazy winds coming into Maui, which is really weird. Almost tipped us. What do we have here? Block fuel on the way out, 14.0. And our payload is going to be 25.8. And that should give us... That should give us a zero fuel weight of 120.8 and 25.2. 120.8, 25.2. That looks pretty good. Let's get our zero fuel weight. Our final reserve, and this is 18 on the CI. On 7011, we're going to go 7.1. All right. So, zero fuel weight is 120.8. Our reserve, I said, was going to be 7.1.
35.15. 3515 to the about you.
Course index this ride is 18. We're at 14,000. Alright. Let's get our cruise wind here. Not that we're going to be up here very long. 343 at 9.
2147, Center Roger.
And our OAT is going to be 17. And we're not going to derate the engines. The CG I said was 25.2. There's going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. 450 on a trim. Alright, that looks pretty good. And slope. Down 0.1 with a heading of, and our winds are, whoops.
You got a 661,
Alright, looks good. Engine out is going to be a buck 43. That's all looking pretty good. Let's get our descent in here. We're at 14, so we'll just put in 10,000. Alright, and what's our descent? Descent's going to be 17, and we're looking at 3007.
2431 with you, 28 for 290. 2431, Center Roger.
Don't have to worry about any ice. And top of the, let's see, what do we have? 10,000, 057 at 9. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, and let's get the route data. Let's get our cruise winds in here.
Okay, well, speed normally, American 2431.
And I'm going to have you there. And load that up.
33.2. Yeah, 33.2, United 661.
Clear that. Okay. And one more quick look at this. Make sure I didn't screw nothing up. That looks beautiful. Okay. That looks good. Alright, now let's get the pedestal done.
American 899.
PHTO.
American 899.
Southwest 2586, descend via the Disney 4 arrival. Descend via the Disney 4.
Alright, and elevation should be good since we came in this way. And our decision height is 250. Cross-check that. That is looking good. 33 on the hold at Ito. Okay. And this I put in case we have to come back. 259, 259, 110.7, 110.7. That's all looking pretty good. So if I whack some birds or we got an engine out or something happens, this is already done. We can just head right on back. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good. We've got ground towers 118, 1. And departure, they gave us 119.7. That's in there already. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, I've got terrain, position, data, airport, and station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You've got weather, station, airport, data, and position. That's all looking pretty good. On the way out, we are good. And 143, we cleared up to 4. That looks pretty good. Alright, that is all set. Nose wheel steering is normal guarded. My clock is fine. Let's check our displays. And you're not going to see the lower ones because of SayIntentions. Auto flight test 1 and 2. Alright, primary flight display. Artificial horizon is level. Ground speed 045 on the speed tape. V1's 130, 143 on the engine out. We've got an initial heading of 009 and 250 on the decision height if we have to come back. 3012 is the local pressure. We're cleared up to 4. I've got terrain on the nav display. And we're going at 3012 on the standby here. That's all looking good. N1 auto speed reference. Auto reset the fuel flow. Auto brake is set for rejected takeoff. You know what? You should be set. That should flash for me there, Johnny. Pressure's good. Alright. Thank you. And we can get rid of that. We've got enough pressure in here. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. We are good here. That's looking good. We'll clear that. Let's check our bottles and cargo test. That's looking pretty good. And let's get that test done.
Adjust vertical speed.
That test is done.
Climb. Climb now.
And
Climb now. Climb. Crossing. Climb. Climb,
okay, yeah, they're
crossing,
good.
climb,
Alright, that's all looking
climb,
pretty good. Let's get the doors
climb.
buttoned up. Let's get out of here. No fuel in the center tank.
Descend. Descend. Crossing. Descend.
Let's get on out of here.
Crossing. Descend. Descend. Descend now.
Oh, hey, Dozer. I don't know if I recognize if you popped back in here again.
Increase climb.
Welcome back, man.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed.
I had the 5-piece. I had the harness set up for this. I just took it out because I don't want those belts banging into all this stuff. If you can't sit in this chair without falling out, you're too drunk. You shouldn't be flying. So, alright, let's get the doors buttoned up here. And let's get the APU up and running. Alright, and we are on ground here. Alright, so we're looking pretty good. The doors are buttoned up. We're just waiting on APU. We can get out of here. We have the ground services. You're up. Pressure's good. Let's get rid of the chocks.
Southwest 2317 Spencer, I maintain flight level 370. Okay, I was told was broken up. Say again, Southwest 2317. And Southwest 2317, clear direct needles, I maintain flight level 410. Okay, direct needles and climb maintain flight level 410.
We wouldn't be at a gate, but I ended my last ride at a gate. This is a cargo flight, Aloha 557, so we'd be over at one of the cargo ramps. Alright, APU is up. Let's get on APU. Alright, APU is good. We'll give that a minute and we'll get on APU bleed. Let's get disconnected from the gate here all together and push. They can wait on us.
Cockpit, tow is driving up.
They can wait until we're ready. And
3131, flight level 3.
that's what I want.
3131, roger.
We should get Echo to Alpha.
Delta 1901, roger.
Alright, we can get on APU bleed.
Southwest 1794, LA Center, roger. Do not exceed Mach 0.74. Do not exceed 0.74, Southwest 1794.
And while we're waiting on them, let's have a peek here. Alright, before push, alright, 0 fuel weight, we got that. N1's reduced speed, max, that's all in. V speeds, VRV1, V1, VRV2, that's all in. Stabilizer trim is set. Fuel pumps are up and running with the APU. We're on APU Gen, and we are set for gate departure. Doors are closed, equipment, external equipment has been disconnected, and the chocks have been removed. So we are pretty much good to go here. And we're going to use 26 on the way out like they did in the real world. I know SayIntentions doesn't want to give us that. But...
Release parking brake.
Alright, so we're good to go. Hilo ground, good afternoon. Aloha 557 at gate 4. Ready for push and start with Sierra.
Aloha 557, push and start approved, tail south.
Alright, we're good to go. We'll get that clock going. Release the brake.
Starting push back, and you may start engines.
Alright, and the packs are off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting number 2. I'm not going to hold this out. If we get a hot start, I'll just slap it back down. My shoulder's been bothering me. The weather. Too humid down here. Oh, you can come on back.
And Delta 7, cruise direct to Razorback, Romeo Zulu Charlie.
Keep an eye on that.
Direct Romeo Zulu Charlie, Delta 1007, appreciate that. American 580, cross Skull with level 250.
Nice looking airport for default.
Skull with 250, American 580. Delta 1007, contact.
All right, that's stable. That's locked. Gen 2. AC selected at Gen 2. And isolation valve is closed. Right back to auto. Duct pressure's good. We're starting number 1.
On 133.2. 33.2, we'll see you for 33.42. November 1 Tango X-ray, Quebec T Newman, Echo Whiskey Mike.
Quebec Newman, 1 Tango X.
Delta 1836, contact center on 133.2.
133.2, Delta 1836, that's very nice.
Weird going on there with that monitor. I don't like any of these drivers from NVIDIA lately.
135,
Alright, that's stable. That's locked. Gen 1. Gen 1 on the AC selector. Probes are on. Hydraulics are on. Open. You're off. And we got a clean board. We're looking pretty good.
Flight level 350.
Delta 3324, huh? Seaward 44 November.
There might be just a touch too much color in the center compared to the left and right. Just a little bit, I think. Or a little too much haze on the left and right.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
3836, flight level 300.
Wisconsin 3836, Roger.
So this is a short ride. We got 123 miles. We're basically just whipping around the island.
Center Delta 2592.
And we're cruising at what, 14,000?
2592 SMS.
This is a real quick hop.
Seabird 44 November, contact center on 128.6.
126, Seabird 44 November, bye-bye.
And this is basically a cargo flight from Aloha.
November 95 Bravo November, cross Skull at flight level keep 250. Keep the speed up when you're able, 300 knots or greater.
I believe that was from 95.
Power is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Will do.
All right. All right, let me have the taxi. You.
High-tech 3344.
Auto and auto.
250, do not exceed 280 knots.
Okay, Skull at 250, not to 228. Okay, 3347.
All right, we're looking pretty good. Hilo ground, Aloha 557 at gate 4, ready to taxi to runway 26. Let's see if they'll let us do it.
Aloha 557, taxi to runway 26 via Echo Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready for departure.
Clear to taxi to runway 26 via Echo Alpha. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready. Aloha 557. All right, let's go.
2437, cross Momar, flight level 240.
Cross Momar, flight level 240, is 2437.
All right, Echo Alpha. So we got this left here and then a right on Alpha.
Here with 3324, contact center on 133.2.
133.2, Sky was 3324, have a dandy day. At 1734, level 190 from 230.
United 1734, 10-0, Roger.
Here we Yeah, PHKO 1 on the way out.
Maintain 390, 1734.
Doesn't look that bad here. Whatever it was must have rolled away. Hopefully it didn't roll to the other side of the island.
37, contact center on 128.6.
28.6, right?
Alright, we got a right on Alpha.
Delta 2592, clear direct to San Simone, Sierra Oscar, then direct to Newman, Russia, and change. Sierra Oscar, Newman, Delta.
And we got this down to the end.
Good evening, Skywest 4169-340, descending across Forzo at 330.
Yes, 4169, Canada.
Alright, let's bring you up now. Go 1.
2127. United 382, center, right maintain.
PHKO 1.
Maintain flight level 350, United 382, how ride?
This was a short stay. I think we were only here about 2.5 hours.
United 1734, clear direct needle. Direct needle, United 1734. United 494, contact center on 12, correction, 135.15, 3515. 3515, that's 494.
Yeah, this is a nice looking default airport, considering it's a little small one. I mean, there's a perimeter fence all around here too.
American 1037.
Nice.
United 1734, contact center on 133.2. 133, that's 1734. United 382, clear direct needle. Direct needle, yeah, 382.
And if you don't like my coloring and sky up there, that's on me. That's not on Laminar. I'm running my own coloring reshade setup for my daytime lighting.
Aloha 557, contact tower on 118.1.
Contact tower 118.1, Aloha 557. Good day. All right.
Southwest 1274, target.
Aloha Tower, good afternoon. I'm sorry. Hilo Tower, Aloha 557, holding short runway 26, ready for departure. Oi. Oh boy. Let's see if they can figure that one out.
Aloha 557, Hilo Tower, runway 26, wind 360 at 7. RNAV pickle, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Aloha 557. Alright, we're good to go. Lights, engine start selectors. Let them know, auto brake, my clock going, TARA, and let's have a peek.
Okay, the cabin is secure. Have a good flight.
And 10 notifications complete. Exterior lights as needed. We are good. Engine start selectors to continuous. Auto throttle is on. Transponders TARA. Parking brake release, and we're on our way.
26.
Target 907, 185, 310.
United 907, Canada.
Give me 40%.
On runway 26.
Southwest 65, 60.
Stable, Toga.
Land, and climate maintain left level 390.
Thrust set. Airspeed's active. 80 knots. Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1, rotate. Positive brake.
Gear up.
1,000.
It's a rather nice view.
Aloha 557, contact departure on 119.7.
Contact departure 119.7, Aloha 557. G'day. Hilo departure, Aloha 557, with you, climbing through 22.3 for 4,000, inbound PHKO.
Aloha 557, HCF departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 4,000 direct pickle.
Climb, maintain 4,000, direct pickle, Aloha 557. Flaps 1. And flaps up.
Aloha 557, climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb, maintain 14,000, Aloha 557.
Convoy 2074, contact United 2074, contact center 1.
All right, we're on our way up. Yeah, see, I didn't know that either. I know it was hello and goodbye, but I've been schooled. All right, we're on a 250 knot climb out now, up to 14. We're basically cleared up to cruise. We're going to swing around the island, land on the other side, deliver some cargo. And then tomorrow we're going to be up in Alaska. All right, we're coming up on PHKO. PHKO, we should have 12.7. We're 12.9 right now. We're still 2.5 miles out. And when we get in, we should have 10.9 on the fuel. We got 113 miles to go. And we're 303. And we're looking pretty good. That's a rather nice view. Getting my head out of the way there. Pretty cool view. Ah, we're coming up on 10. It's a pretty short ride. We're going to let it run around right now. All right, we're inbound Segby. I don't know if you can see it on the chart here, but we are that little triangle there, inbound Segby, over to Maloa. Then Maloa, we're going to hang that left on 273, coming up to Olupu Point. And then we're on our way in. Basically just going to the other side of the island. All right, let's have a peek. Autopilot's engaged. End notification is complete. Cabin pressurization and temperature. We're going to monitor that. Engine bleeds are on. Pack switches are set to auto. APU is off. Exterior lights, we are good. Engine start selector is off. We don't need that. Auto brake selector is off. Landing gear is up and off. And we're coming into Segby. Segby, 12.4 on the fuel. We're 12.4 on the fuel. Just over 100 miles to go. 104. 10.9 on the fuel. We're doing in about 22 minutes.
210 and 270
No, they're all out? Maybe they're saving it all up for Yellowstone. And that's a deuce. Pretty cool ride. So cruise, 15 minutes from the gate, 6 minutes since we entered the runway. We got 100 miles to go now. Pretty cool ride. So we need to be above 3,800 at Maloa. We're at 14,000, so that constraint is met. And we're going to 275. And we're inbound. Oop! What's that? Olupo Point? Upolu Point. I think that's what that is. Apolu? Something like that. All right, what are we looking at? Top of descent in 42 miles, 96 miles to go. Hey, you blink, you missed this ride. All right, and on the back end, PHKO. PHKO, and we had the Kayak 6. And we're going to follow the charts in. SayIntentions may want to play, but... And we're on that chart already.
Aloha 557, expect the Kayak 6 arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
Yeah, we can expect the Kayak 6 arrival, and we can expect to descend in about 20. Aloha 557. All right, that should be coming. No, not yet. Let's see. What do we have here?
Affirmative, expect the Kayak 6 arrival and prepare to descend in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it thinks I'm asking it a question. All right, that's all looking pretty good. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, all fine. 35 miles top of descent. We give them, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. We'll get them back in their seats. Oh, there's nobody to get in their seats. It's a cargo ride. Unless we have somebody in a jump seat. This is a cargo ride. And how about we get set on the back end here? Escobar's on this ride too. He was on the last one as well. All right, we got a DMER coming in from Andes for this one. We're swinging around. We're coming in on runway 35.
557, cleared Kayak 6, arrival into Winona. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain 1000. Altimeter 30.09er.
Cleared the Kayak 6 arrival into Winona. Descend down to 11,000, our discretion. Altimeter is 30.09, Aloha 557. All right, 3009. Cross-check that. All right, that's looking pretty good. We're cleared down to 7, and let's get all this in here now. Elevation is good there. Decision height's going to be 560 now. Cross-check that. All right, that looks pretty good. And let's see, on the mist, climb 2,000 Kola. What are we holding at here? And 2,000, hold it, Andes. That is correct. That looks pretty good. And that looks pretty good. We are looking at 0011. 11. 112.1. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's looking pretty good. That's set, and that is set. And they just went active. Alright. So we're set for on our way in here. Let's go back to you and the Kayak 6. I think I might have to grease these reels again here. That should be in range. What are we looking at? 20 miles top descent. We'll give them another minute or two. We'll get them back in their seats. 75 miles out now. You can also get set. Yeah, you're not kidding. You would think someone that's not in a hurry just wants to go for a cruise. It would be nice to just cruise between the islands, you know, if you're not in a hurry. But I guess nowadays they want to hurry up, get there, and then slow down. All right, we should have 11.7. We're 11.8, 10.9 when we get in. Fuel's not going to be a problem. unless I can't put it down. We got another 15 miles top of descent, 70 miles to go. Give them another half a minute. Maybe once we swing this turn, we'll get them back in their seats. And we are going at 203. Another great ride. So we got 11 minutes to get in to be on time. They did this ride in 23 minutes, so we'll see.
Aloha 557, descend and maintain 10,000.
I'll descend and maintain 10,000, Aloha 557.
And confirm flight Frontier Flight 499 for still up to flight level 2.
Aloha 557, maintain 10,000 feet as previously instructed.
Yeah. If they believe that I'm asking them questions or something. And we are going to 203. That is correct. At 11.7. We're right on the money. So, and we're good down to 10. We're going to follow the charts in. We're going to loop all the way around and take that DME arc into runway 35. That's a pretty cool view. Yeah, book them, Dano. Hey, you got that right. I wonder if anybody from that show's still alive. All right, I don't know if you can see here on the chart, but we're right on the money, and we're inbound Sadzi. Sadzi to Kayak. And then from Kayak, we're going to pick up the approach. Yeah, this view never gets old in here. These 75-inch monitors are amazing. And they're behind my shoulders. So when I'm looking out, even my peripheral view has nothing but scenery. Pretty cool. All right, speed's coming down now. And we're going to start our descent. And they cleared us down at 10. And we're on our way down. So that's 23 minutes since we left the gate, 14 minutes since we entered the runway. I'll descend to maintain 6,000, Aloha 557. And we're good down to 6. Beautiful ride. All right, we're inbound Kayak now. And then from Kayak, we're going to go pick up that DME arc. There's our airport. We're going to swing around, come in the back end. Airport's right off the water. And we've got, what, 8 minutes to be on time? All right, let's switch on over to that other chart now. Right, we have the VOR, TCAN arrival into 35. And we'll get picked up at Andes. Pressure's good. Temperature is nice and comfortable back there. Got another 45 miles to go to end the ride. We're basically going to loop around and come on in. And we're going to have a great view on the way in. Look like nothing going to obstruct our view. Although it doesn't look like there's much to see down there, though. All right, 234. We're inbound Andes. So, I don't know if you can see on the chart here. We're going to pick up Andes, and we've got this 11.7 mile DME arc to Sigak, and then we're going to head on into runway 35. All in all, it's been a pretty good run from the mod, no doubt about it. And the speed's coming down to 205 now, and we're coming up on 10,000. Let's just give you a little speed break, get you down a little quicker. And we're coming up on 10. Light them up, let them know. And we are just popping up on that chart now.
Yeah, we're just looking at that now for what's left of one.
Let's get you back. And let's get that speed all the way down. Oh baby, get that speed down. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I see it.
Okay, today is necessary. Direct query for what's
Alright, let's have a quick peek here. What do we have here? Alright, bleed panel set to auto landing altitude is in. Passenger signs are on now. Auto brake selector is set. Flight instrument radios are set. We are set for local QNH. Recall. We've got a clean board here, and let's see, what are we coming in at? 142. Buck 42 on the way in. I don't know if you can see us. We're coming up on the chart right here with that little magenta triangle. We're coming up on Andes, and we're going to follow this little arc in. You can come on back. Give me flaps 1, speed check. Going to slow all the way up and get that nose down. And give me 5 on the flap speed check.
Yeah, this is the next 80 miles.
All right, we're right in the arc now.
Head off to the left here, about probably 30 or 40 miles. 050.
Give me 10. Very nice. Nicely done. And this has basically been all auto flight since the first initial turn. And we're right on the money. I mean, I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but we are right on the arc right here.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, we'll do this heading shot here, and it looks like we're on most of it. There's a few that are, oh yeah, this is from 450.
So I guess if you're sitting on this side of the plane, you'd have a nice view of the island. That side, you're not going to see nothing but water and clouds. I can't remember the last time I ran a cargo flight. It's been a while. And I have not been to this airport in quite some time.
1,000 to go.
And they didn't continue us on down. What are we holding at here? 2. HCF approach, Aloha 557. We'd like to request lower, 2,000, please. They're a little behind.
Aloha 557, descend and maintain 2,000 feet.
Clear down to 2,000, Aloha 557. Thanks.
American 1111, contact center 126.47, have a good day. 126.47, American 1111.
All right, we're 11 and a half miles out on the arc. Hey, Paul, you just caught us on the way into Hawaii. Well, this is our last island and the island hopping that we did the past couple of days. And we're on our way to Alaska next.
Southwest 3634, contact center 132.42, have a good day.
Right, and I said we're holding at a deuce at Undies on the mist. Just about 20 miles out now.
1367, contact center, 121.37, have a great day.
21370 as well, left for 1367.
Yeah, I think he was the first officer in that movie. He was in the right seat.
Taylor, 3797, contact center, 126.75, have a good day.
2675, so 37.
The auto flight is performing beautifully.
Yeah, there's a lake, one arrival into Detroit. Just looking at this weather, it looks like if we go to walleye and then
Pressure's coming down nicely, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable.
You're gonna stay on your present heading, and when I get you over to Cleveland, they're gonna evacuate you around to the airport.
So at the end of this arc, we'll be at Sigak, and we're going to be making a left into Yaku.
100.
approved 100 when able Delta 2959.
Delta 2959, this is gonna maintain flight level 230.
You know what? How about we get ready? I haven't been here in a while. I don't know this airport all that well. Let's slow up. And 15 on the flap, speed check.
I would say lights out, Gary, but if lights out, that's worse than lights is reported. I'll have you over to Cleveland in 2 minutes. We'll be able to give you more updated report going after.
Thank you.
No worries.
Give me 25 on the flap, speed check. And we'll slow all the way up. Alright, lights, engine start select is auto brake, speed brake, landing gear, flaps, and they have been notified. Let's have a peek. 10 notification complete, speed brake is on, landing gear is down 3 green, flaps are set for landing. And let's get the APU up. Alright, we got a left coming up, and we're on our way in. Alright, that's the end of the arc. We're on our way in now. Let's bring up that shot. We're coming in on runway 35, and we're going to go over to air cargo. Since this is a cargo flight. There's our airport, there's our runway. Beautifully done. And what time is it? It's a little after 5. I'll be done by 5:30. Oh yeah, I can have dinner. Maybe I'll come back, get another ride later. Get our first ride in Alaska done. Alright, and my bird, I'll take it from here. I gotta have a little fun.
Aloha 557, proceed direct KSOG, cleared for the RNAV, runway 35 approach.
for the on-net runway 35 approach. We're already past Hagar. Aloha 557. A little speed here, Louis. Nice ride. Got a 10 knot crosswind. 12 knots. Knot crosswind now, picking up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed today's ride. That basically concludes all the island hopping we're going to do in Hawaii. If I get a ride in after dinner, it will probably be in Alaska. Got to figure out all those rides. I wrote them down on the paper. I got to figure out what's going to work out, where and how, and all that stuff. I got the Vazzy lights now. Pass us off either.
300.
Aloha 557. Contact Winona Tower on 120.3.
Contact tower. Yeah, okay. You're a little late, buddy.
100.
Prepare for landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Great ride.
80 knots.
Take track 175, then resume normal speed. Normal speed, that's 175. Turkish 2, got a set of 128.75 today. 128.75, provide 32.
Beautiful ride. Now we're going to get off at Gulf.
Spirit wing 959, climb and maintain flight level 380. I'm at the front of a 380, 959. Center American 724 with you 370.
All right, let's have a quick peek. Whoa, easy there, Louis.
American 724 with you 370.
American 724.
Oh, you had it right the first time. All right, exterior lights as needed. We are good. APU, that's up and running. Your damper switch is off. Window heat switches as needed. They're off. Probe heat switches are off. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Engine start selectors as needed. They are off. And we're coming in here. We're going to cargo. Actually, we got to come down a little bit further, I think. Let's see. Engine start selectors as needed. They're off. Auto brake selectors off. Speed brake is down. Flaps are up. Transponders TA auto weather radar set for test. Okay.
JetBlue 321, contact 7133.
And air cargo. We're coming down the other end. All right. Let's pause that. So 32 minutes. Runway to runway. 41 minutes right now, gate to gate. And we can shut you down.
Guided 974, direct Ebony.
And right past Delta. We're up. Bringing all kinds of goodies to the other side of the island.
Delta 30 center.
Yeah, we're right up over here in the cargo area.
American 902, contact 128.75. Good day.
128.75 for American 92.
Good evening, American 94.
Electric and then hydraulic. Yes, and that's international arrivals right there. We don't want that. And right next to that cargo aircraft right there, looks like hopefully there's another spot.
904, direct Whitehall.
Whitehall, American 94.
And we can kill you. I never even put that on. Ooh, bad boy.
Set it up to 14, flight level 330.
They got another spot for us here? I don't think so. Don't think they have a spot for us. One cargo spot, that's it.
Set it up to 14, request flight level 350.
Let's see, how about we do... And we'll pull to the other side of them.
American 742, contact 128.75. 128.75, American 742. Good day.
Now, I was going to say we'll go right there, but that ain't going to happen. And hydraulics, yes, very good. Yeah, we'll pull up over here. Right before the commuter turbo.
Hey, direct to Ebony and climb and maintain flight level 370 in 110.
The 974, got a center 118.42, good day.
1842, 974, good day.
Come on, baby. A little more.
Cross 4760, cross 35 miles north of Manton, flight level 200.
35 north Manton.
All right, that's a wrap. You anti-collision and let him run around. All right.
Hey, American 714 is on board with you. 180.520.
Ground services. Let's get that all done. All right, chocks are in position. We can lose the brake. Let's get on ground power. Confirm with the AC selector. Let's get on unconditioned air. Don't need the fuel. Don't need you, you, or you. Let's have a quick peek. Electrical power, we're on ground. We're set for unconditioned air. Yes, yes. Fuel levers are set to cut off. Anti-collision light is off. Passenger signs are off. Fuel pump switches are off. Electrical panel check set. Galley power is off. Window heat switches are off. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Exterior lights, we have position lights. Flight director switches are off. Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. And let's shut down completely. If I get another ride in, it's going to be up in Alaska, and we'll start from cold and dark. Alright, IRS select is to off. Emergency exit lights are off. Exterior lights are off. Bleed air panel, we're already set for unconditioned air. Engine start select is to both. APU or ground, we're going to disconnect the ground. AC/DC select is to standby, and battery switch off. And that's a wrap. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the rides today and yesterday, fooling around in the islands here in Hawaii. And like I said, I always have a blast when I get in here, so you can't go by me. And for everybody that was here today and earlier, I always enjoy the company and the conversation, my friends. Thanks for stopping by. And I will catch you on my next run, and looks like we're going to be in Alaska. Alright everybody, I'll catch you later.